to highlight. So next we're going to move on to brows and eyes. So I am so excited, and I'm sure my friend Jessica will be very excited. I'm horrible at my brows. I'm horrible at tweezing them. I'm horrible about getting them waxed because they're so sensitive, and every time I do, I just break out really bad. So I finally went and got them waxed yesterday, and they look amazing, and now I'm not scared to do a brow tutorial without all of you looking at me like I have caterpillars across my eyes. So I am using Younique's medium brow pencil. It's got the little spoolie, and it's got the twisty for the brow, and I love this product. I do. So I'm going to use the spoolie just to kind of make sure everything is pointing the way it's supposed to. And then what you want to do is you don't need much, just roll it up just a little bit, and you're going to start your brow. You want it to start right here from the corner of your nose, and then you go right across your eye. Here's going to be the your point, and then you want it to go right here. So you're just going to take it, and with light strokes, just fill in your brows. It's amazing what brows can do for your face. They just open up your eyes. They make your face look just like a facelift almost. So and of course, there's always going to be one eyebrow that looks amazing compared to the other one, just the way it is. I don't know. One day we'll get them all to look like twins. And then we use our brow gel, and this is great. It's got little tiny fibers that are going to help fill in spots that need filling in with fibers, and those fibers are fortified with our Uplift Eye Serum, just like the fibers that are used in our 3D mascara. And you want to kind of go backwards because it's going to really latch onto the hair underneath. My ring light is having a strobing effect right now. I think the battery might be dying soon. Okay, so that's brows. Now let's start with our eyes. I love our eyes. Alright, so we've got our palettes, and today I'm going to be using, let's see, I've been on eyeshadow palette 1 kick lately, and I really love it. Normally I use 3, which is the purples and pinks, but let's go with 1. So today I'm going to start off with, I'm going to use Sincere as my all over color, and I'm using our liner shader brush, and I'm just going to fill in those eyes. And I'm going to use my mirror off to the side, so please forgive me for looking away. Little follow-up, just take your foundation or your concealer brush, because it's gonna have a tiny bit of residue left on it, and just use that to kind of clean up if you had any fallout. Okay, so I am going to now use I'm going to use our eyeliner in Perfect to do the top, and then our white liner in Pristine to do my waterline. We're going to do our 3D mascara, and we have our 3D fiber transplanting gel and our lashes. So you always start with the transplanting gel and just dab off any extras that you get. Okay. And I blinked at the wrong time. We can clean that up. Okay, so you always want to start with your transplanting gel. You want to do a nice coat of it because you really, really, really want the fibers to stick. So if you do, you know, not much, it's not going to stay. I'm not saying like throw on the whole bottle, but just make sure all your lashes are nice and coated. You can go from the top to the bottom. And I need to pull this closer. I don't want to like block the camera view, but okay. There we go. Okay, so coats, and then you're going to take the fibers. And there are a couple different ways to do the fibers, depending on the look that you go for. If you want just all length, stay at the end of your lashes. Like just focus on the end. If you want more volume, go towards the base or towards the middle of the lash. Now, if you go towards the base, just be cautious because your eyeballs are wet, and so it's going to attract the fibers. So just use caution when going so close to your eyeball. All right. So I want more volume. So I go as close to the lash line as I can. And I'm just brushing these on. I'm kind of wiggling it. I'm going to go from the top too. And I'm just going to really make sure all my lashes are coated. Now, if you find that some fibers come off while you're doing this, that's okay. Just take your little brush and brush them away. All right, so I'm going to let the fibers dry for a minute before sealing them in. So I'm going to go to my other eye here, and I'm going to get this one going. So you apply the transplanting gel. Remember, make sure they're all nice and coated. And it's okay if you want to do like a base coat. So if you want to do one coat of gel, let it sit, and then start over with the gel fiber gel. You can do that as well. Okay, so I let that dry, and again, you can see a few little fibers fall off. It's not a big deal. I don't worry about that so much because I know how easy it comes off. Another thing is you can use I get mascara everywhere. I'm not graceful when it comes to this. You can use the blow dryer at the end to curl, and it also brushes away any loose fibers. So I'm going to go back to this first eye and seal this in with gel. And the cool thing about this mascara is you can build it. You can build until you get the lashes that you want. So I'm going to go and I am applying a second coat of fibers just because I want super full lashes. So I'm going to go back to this eye and I'm applying gel. And then I apply my fibers again to this. And I'm going to let both of those sit for a minute before I apply the final coat of gel. So I can go back in now and I can clean up my eyes. And again, I'm not a makeup artist, so I make mistakes, and that's okay. That's the fun part about makeup, is you're always learning. So, sorry for the barks. And then for the bottom lashes, you can totally do fibers if you want to really do that look. I just take the transblending gel and I just rub a coat of that on it. Okay, so ta-da! All right, that's eyes. Stick around, we still have lips and contouring.